What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another Flip Quest episode here. This is weekly auction number 30 on the PWCC weekly auction. Super pumped to be here once again. Nate, good to see you.
Heyo.
We got a lot going down today because we've got a good amount of stuff selling tonight, actually, and then we also have got to get some bids in early here next 13 minutes because extended bidding starts in 13 minutes, and we got to get some bids in on some lower dollar cards so we can make sure we can give some away through or at the end of the stream. But Nate also has a bunch of different cards he wants to talk about too. So first thing we'll do, since we have a little bit of time at the beginning, we'll go through, we'll put a bunch of bids in on some lowered item cards using the Power Buyer tool. And then Nate will do a little bit of market talk for us. And what is up, Jeremy and Hank and Jack and Tom? Good to see you all. Were you saying something, Nate?
No, you keep going. Keep going.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard you. We are going to the Power Buyer tool. And what the Power Buyer tool is, I'll just read it right off of here. It says filters to items with attractive bid/ask amounts relative to the appraisal value. So PWCC appraises every single card and asset that comes into the vault. And then once you click the Power Buyer enabled on there, it filters it to stuff that is below the appraisal value or somewhere right around it. And we're just going to go to cards after the year 2003 so we can just make sure we're not looking at like too much because we do not have too much time. I think I'm just going to go by all the different sports and then just non-sport, not the trading card games. And then we'll go from current bid. We'll make sure it's at $13 or higher. So that's at least maybe semi-attractive from like, stuff that's saying at $10. We don't really need to look at probably. And then we'll go with a lowest bid first. So the goal is to place maybe 15 bids here to find stuff that we think that people would want to win. Or how about this? Why do we have to guess? How about you all? As you see stuff, I mean, we can also guess. But as you see stuff, if you're like, hey, that would be an awesome giveaway, why don't you shout it out in the chat? And Nate, if you see some things, I can drop some bids as we go. But you too, if you see anything, let me know. I'm scrolling and looking right now. Nothing too crazy. Remember that guy, Rugnet Odor?
Still hitting bombs for the O's.
Is he? He's still playing?
Yeah, he's still playing.
That's crazy. This is a little interesting
Warren
one.
Moon in a Vikings uniform.
But PSA 5 tie-dye. Just a really, really wild card. Ooh, I like this. That's a cheap one. Nate, you should like that as an Arsenal guy. Probably don't even know who that is, though. Mesut Ozil.
Hey, what place are you guys in?
Get out of here. That's all you say. What place has been the Alex Morgan? He's literally one of like Arsenal's club legends. Is this guy's playing for the Blue Jays? Already Tapia? Is he their leadoff hitter?
I have not looked into any Tapia at all, so I cannot confirm nor deny that he's their leadoff hitter.
Got you. But there are some things, like I said, that we do have selling tonight. Some pretty cool things, like I will show them in a bit. But Anthony Edwards Noir RPA, which is already at 650 seller net. I got that show here, Wisconsin. Graded, got an SGC 8510. Darius Smith, pass.
Ugh.
I don't know. Oh, that's pretty cool little color match thing. Stephon Diggs, pretty cheap too.
It's fun.
Have there been any comments yet about anything?
Patrick says, "Sup, dudes." Big John says, "Yo, hello from the open seas." Big John is out somewhere, I guess, on ship. Maybe he's Navy. I don't know. Jordan says, "Hi, Aaron and Nate."
He might be on a cruise. No, he told me he's in Italy looking for soccer cards and stickers.
Oh man, that's even better than being in the Navy. Less rules. Jay House says, "What's up, everyone?"
This is the Morata auto. Beautiful game. 10-10, though.
Oh, Aaron, here's something we can disagree on.
What?
Card Vibe says, "Go Spurs. Harry Kane to the moon."
Oh, yeah, we can disagree on that for sure. How about a little Tani coming attraction there? I was watching that match today. 2 goals from Harry Kane. It really looked like Nottingham Forest was going to give him some difficulties, and then did not end up being so in the end.
Oh, Oren in the house. Shout out Oren.
Oren, big night for Oren, and we'll recap that here in a second. I just want to make sure I get a few more bids in here as I look. So we have some cards to give away at the end of the stream. Ooh, I like a little Christopher Nkunku action right there. There's a lot of soccer cards.
I guess we're giving away a lot of soccer tonight.
Well,
huh?
that's all I'm seeing. You're not saying nothing about these baseball.
Well, nothing too
I know,
exciting to write home about.
Well, all the ones $20 or under for the soccer are actually pretty intriguing there. Oh, I did bid on the Otani though. Not winning it yet. Ooh, Shane Baz, 2021 black out of 10. That's kind of fun.
Well, that's kind of fun.
Chris Godwin, Contenders rookie auto. Why not? Watch us win like 50 of these cards.
There's a
That's
Gabriel
actually a
Davis.
pretty tough grade. What do you say?
There's a Gabriel Davis Contenders rookie auto out there somewhere this week.
Oh, I thought you meant on my screen. I'm like, I didn't see that. All right, just
Put it
a
in
few
the
more.
budget corner.
Just a few more, and then we will not Bukai Osaka, prison base. No chance.
Dude, he's not scoring.
Well, I can't really talk because Mason Mount doesn't have a goal either yet to start the year. So I don't know. Flawless
Gabriel's.
Flawless 20 PSA 9 of Thurman Thomas. It's pretty cool. All right, I think we might have enough out there. We can probably pick some options from what we just bid on. So we will run with those on the giveaway cards for now, and then we are going to clear all. We are going to go to actually all items first, and we're going to recap a couple of the things that we are selling this week because, as you can see in the title, there's going to be a little bit of some re-strategization going on through the rest of the year because as a lot of these sports seasons are picking up, a lot of them are, or a couple of them might be winding down like baseball. I think it'd be kind of nice to be locked and loaded, sell some things, going into the basketball season, into the football season, towards the end of the F1 season, and maybe find
we're selling our Tua Stars and Stripes with the sweet patch.
Oh yeah, dude.
You didn't
this
tell
is
me
actually
that.
the ones. I'm kidding.
Oh,
you remember the last one that sold though? It was like 40 grand, was it?
Yeah, it was something very absurd.
Yeah,
I think it was better than an 8.5 thoh, right?
It was. I think it was a PSA 9, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
All right, I got
That's
you.
why I'm asking you.
I got it. All right, we're gonna cover like the top like 5-ish items that we have up for sale tonight and talk about why and what the move is next. This card right here though is not ours. It is. We are helping our buddy Oren, who's in the chat, sell us, but it's not ours. We're getting no proceeds from the sale. None of that. We're just helping out Oren. He's a great guy. Huge soccer card fan. We go way back together. 3 years now since we've been talking soccer cards. And him and I both bought. Well, actually, I bought one of these the day that Holland signed with Dortmund. I bought it for $20 on eBay raw, and then I graded it. BGS 9.5. Sold it for like $950. Here's Oren holding his PSA 10 all the way up until now that he probably bought raw for like $40 max or something like that. Sorry, Oren, I don't know if I'm supposed to share, but I see we bought him at the same time about. And he's got it going right now. This is a massive, massive card. This is actually one of Holland's best cards out there. There's only 178 made of these Tops Now rookies. There's only like 38 PSA 10s, I want to say. And the crazy thing about this card is that, Nate, this is the highest selling Tops Now rookie card ever. It's probably the most important.
There's only 178 because nobody was looking for him.
Exactly. So way back when, yeah, Oren bought 2. I only bought 1. That's like when Nate bought 2 autos. And wait, didn't you buy 2 Juan Sotos, Nate?
No, I bid up to what I had bid for the last one, and then decided $2 over was too rich for my blood.
Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal.
Ended at 137.
Man, regrets. But this Holland Tops Now, yes, there are only 178. So back then, first of all, he's on Salzburg. He didn't even make a move to Dortmund or a Big 5 league yet. But this was his Champions League hat trick, and it is his first card ever made from Tops. And not that many people are buying Tops Champions League Tops Now at all back then, even soccer back then. So there's barely any printed, and that's why it's so rare and expensive. But pretty cool card there. Good luck to Oren tonight. It's at 3,500 current beta with 3710 seller net, which is pretty awesome. Hopefully that goes up a little bit more. I know it's a super rare one. A lot of people are going to be interested in that in extended bidding for sure. But as for us and as for our personal selling and what we're going to be looking to do, maybe with the funds and then throughout the rest of the year, is this was not part of the flip quest. I actually bought this at the National. Did a deal with the guy, traded a couple of Hamilton smaller cards, and paid some cash to get this. But really just wanted to get it moving, get it sold. I wasn't really a huge fan of the BGS 8.5. Aqua Variation, not a huge Variation fan either. I feel like I probably bought this at the show because I want to acquire some things and move some things. And, you just sit in there kind of do some stuff. So I decided to buy it. And then 3 weeks later, it's like, time to sell it. I'm not really confident at all in Ferrari's abilities at the rest of the season. And if I don't sell it now, or if we don't sell it now, I feel like this is probably going to go down in value through December and into the next season. So it just seemed like a best case to sell something that's not super rare. Like if it's a super rare Leclerc, I would not be worried. You can hold that for a while, and I guess fingers crossed Ferrari figures out all their issues. But that one is going to be one of them. And then this one was a show buy. This was the Edwards RPA that I referenced. It is actually this Noir here at 625 right now, numbered out 99, SGC 8510. Anthony Edwards, they just traded for Rudy Gobert. Feel pretty confident about the Timberwolves this season from an aspect of like actually winning games. Edwards, I feel is good. I felt like he's gonna be pretty hyped up, right now and up to the start of the season. Probably could have held this a little bit longer, but didn't really mind selling it now because we got a pretty good buy on it and got it graded and figure why not auction and get some stuff moving. Nate, you think big things to come for Edwards this year?
I sure hope so. I hope he finally is like the face of the Timberwolves night in, night out.
Yeah, last season it was kind of like you got a week stretch where it's like, oh, it's Edwards, and then there's like a 2-week stretch where it's like, oh, Town just drops like 40 in a couple different games, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah,
it's really hard to tell. We've got 2 Juan Soto cards selling tonight. One I also bought at the same show I bought the Edwards at. This is a 3-color patch, game used auto, numbered out of 10, SGC 9 with the 10 auto right there. Super sick cards at 310. To get up to maybe around.
I saw a listing the other day from somebody who said a card was a 3-color patch when it was like red, white, red. So I think technically we have a 5-color patch here.
Well, you know what they call us, Nate? They call us a 3-color 5 break, meaning the break is the changes in colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Huh.
There you go. Just to get very technical on you there. But yeah, pretty sick patch right there.
Nerd.
Also, what?
I said nerd.
I know, super nerd. We also have got the Heritage Refractor at 569 of Juan Soto here selling because we decided. Nate said, "Hey, let's hold the auto 1 of 1 a little bit longer." The PSA 9 that we have. He said, "Let's see what happens with these playoffs coming." Although Nate, I think that we'd both rather have the Padres miss the playoffs than us make it than have that Soto go into the playoffs.
Yep. Also, he hit a home run today, and Josh Hader gave up 6 runs. So,
dude, just insane. That is absolutely crazy.
Double agent Josh Hader. What if? Check this out. We get talent from them. They release him. We take him back, minimum deal, and fix him, and then have Josh Hader next year on the cheap.
Do you say minimum deal? Yeah, like, dude, someone else would sign him first.
Well, go to where you know you can pitch.
I guess that is true. Well, other than the last couple weeks before the trade deadline.
Yeah.
Then the other top card we have selling tonight is actually a 1 of 1, but it's a plate. I know people don't, not everyone collects plates, but it is from the first Topps Chrome Formula 1 set. It is a Valtteri Bottas plate auto SGC 9 with a 10 auto. Very tough to grade plates at a 9. I've seen some authenticated, seen some lower grades, but a plate at a 9 I feel like is pretty solid. It's got a pretty decent auto on there. It's at 175 right now. Wouldn't mind that going maybe double for that, but obviously anything is good on it. It is one of the last few cards we've got selling from the big Formula 1 raw lot that we acquired a couple months ago. So Nate, you ready to take over and talk over some cards here?
Yeah, let's
and I just want to reiterate, everyone, feel free to drop comments, chats, questions throughout the stream. We'll be watching the comments. Nate's going to be talking through some cards, and we'll be asking you all some questions on those cards too. And extended bidding just started, so we will see how it goes.
Ayo. So then I will try not to take up the entire time, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
So from highest price to lowest, first card, of course. Oh, actually, it's changed in price here. Interesting. The Vlad. There's not a ton of. The reason I bring up the Vlad is there's not a ton of high-end Bowman in this PWCC auction this week. And so there's like a Vlad, and then there's like a blue Vlad, and outside of that, Mookie Black out of 99. But this is one of the few high-end Bowman. So I am curious to see what it does. The last BGS 9.5 did 16,800 on June 19th. But with this being the only card, I wonder if it could even get a bump because it's one of the few high-end Bowman cards. So just something I'm kind of trying to keep my eye on here. And then right next to it, Max Verstappen, I threw him in there because how often do you see? I know this is the variation. Aaron doesn't like the variation, but how often do you see a purple Max Verstappen from 2020 Topps Chrome pop up?
The funny thing is that you say that, but in the last Premier auction, there was both a PSA 10 and a BGS 9 of the exact same card. 3 of the 10 have sold now in the last 2 months.
I hope one person is buying them all. That'd be amazing. And Aaron says BGS 9 that sold for 15,600 on the 21st. This one is at, I got to zoom in to be able to see that.
It's at 8,500 right now.
So, I don't know. Also, shout out to that Trey Lance 101 auto.
I know, right? Isn't that crazy? It's a flawless gem, 1 of 1 at nearly 10,000 right now. Nate, I don't know if you probably do you see the results from today's race?
I did not.
Well, Max started 14th, or sorry, yeah, 14th
Don't tell
after.
me he
Wait,
won.
he was supposed to start 15th, but AlphaTauri, they bottled it again. Pierre Gasly had to start from the pits after they had electrical issues, so he couldn't get onto the track to start the race. How dumb is that, Nate?
Oof.
It's just terrible. Okay, but caveat: Pierre Gasly scored points for the first time in like 5 or 6 weeks. He got ninth today, all the way back from 18th to 9th.
Was that
But
because
Max
people
went.
crashed?
No. Oh well, actually Hamilton and Bottas. Yeah, so two
No
people.
Hamilton, no Verstappen?
Well, no, Max won the race from 15th to 1st. And last race, when we were at the National, he went from 10th to 1st. This is the first time in a long time, I think, that someone's
What?
went from double-digit
I
positions
thought
to
you
first.
told me it was like impossible usually to pick up that many spots.
Well, it's impossible if you don't have the best car in the grid. If you have the best car, you can do it. But yeah, no, it would be very difficult if you're not in a Red Bull. But yeah, so he ended up getting first once again. Yay, such an exciting season.
Yep.
We'll
That's why I don't
keep
watch.
moving.
2 cards here, bookend here that I'm interested in. This SP Authentic Albert Pujols out of 1250, the Future Watch rookie BGS 10. Just such a nice card, and he's at 693 career home runs. He might be able to get to 700 by the end of the year. And honestly, the way he's been hitting this last year, I almost wonder if the Cardinals would. I know he's on his like retirement tour, but I wonder if the Cardinals might take him back for another year if he's that close and this good at the end of the year. He kind of looks refreshed. So I am curious to see what this does tonight. It's such a nice card. Imagine hitting this back then. You'd probably be like, okay. And now it's $7,000 card, which is
Yeah, I
insane.
gotta ask you. First of all, is it possible he would come back for just enough games to get to 700 and then retire in the spot?
I don't think so. I don't think he seems like that type of guy, but
Okay. And then second question is I don't remember what the second question is. either way, do you okay, no, I know what it is. Do you actually think that he'd come back if he's like 2 away? And if he does come back, what does that do to the whole like, oh, he's this retirement tour and now you're coming back for another year?
well, let me ask you a question. Did Reggie White come back when he was at 198 for sacks? 2 away from the not only the record but also 200?
Bro, I probably wasn't even born then, so I'm not sure.
You were probably born. You were definitely born. But no,
When
he
was that?
finished his career at 198. Bruce Smith finished his career at 200. Honestly, Bruce Smith might have finished after him, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't know I cannot remember the time frame there. But 2 away from 200, he doesn't come back. I don't know if he would come back, but I kind of hope he does. It'd just be really fun.
Right. Looking up when
Oh,
he retired first. He retired in
oh, yeah.
2000. Okay, so I was like 2. Well, he actually retired after the 1998 season, so I was just born, and then he returned 2000 to join the Panthers.
Oh yeah. Wow.
There
So
you
if
go.
he just had if he'd played the 1999 season, he'd have it.
True, definitely true. It's crazy.
Oh, and then that Ken Griffey, just such a sweet card from the year 2000. You don't normally see, cards numbered to 24 that low. At least for baseball, I see them for basketball and stuff, but for baseball,
Right.
I don't see it, and so I think that's just very cool, very sweet card that I've never seen before.
Back in 2000 when they made this, if you look at the thing on the label, it says Warp Tech. Like that's like part of the parallel. They were probably like, "Bro, we're releasing this super sick technology for this card and called it Warp Tech." It makes it funny how now it's like there's all the millions of parallels, and back then this was probably like groundbreaking to see a
Yeah.
card with that type of reflection on it and stuff.
I think of all the cards in in this week's auction, that's probably my favorite.
Yeah, it is very, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. I see you
Um,
pointed out the number piece, Matty Johnson here.
yeah, just a cool card. Also cool because I saw this BGS 9 721.21 $2,134. A BGS 8 this last March 12,600. This PSA authentic already over what the BGS 9 sold for 1 year ago.
That's crazy. I mean, if you think about how things have changed from a year ago, it's like you have some cards that have dropped 75% in the last year. You have other cards that have gained 10 grand in the last year. It's just crazy to think about it that way.
It doesn't make sense from what we know about the market, but so I think that's kind of cool. And then I want to bring up this Russell really quick because I want to get your thoughts on it. I know your thoughts on PSA Authentic, but I also know that you like Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
How bad does this card have to be for somebody to slab at PSA Authentic from 2012? What do you think it is? A 5, a 4, a 6?
It's interesting because you could get super zoomed in here, I guess, and try to figure out what's actually wrong with it. But I know for myself, like, first of all, I've never actually gotten a card slabbed authentic for like a condition reason. Like, I've had some that have came back authentics like a sketch.
Maybe
Because
that
the only
corner.
gram authentic from like SGC, that corner is looking pretty fuzzy. But like, I would grade this card for sure a numerical grade, even if it was a 7 or higher. I think that the authentic thing is so mysterious. This corner might be pretty jacked up too, actually. It looks pretty damaged up there. I think it's just like such a mysterious thing that like you really don't know what you're buying. Like, sure, it's the card, okay, and I agree. Buy the card, not the grade, yada yada yada. But to a certain extent, it's like, well, do I really want to buy a card that might have like a massive like divot in the surface, but you just can't tell from scans?
Well, there's only 99 of them though.
There is only 99. I get it, and I agree with you. But if you can get it at a deal, I think it's worth it. And I think if anyone in the chat wants to let us know what you also think of the PSA authentic thing, like you look at this Russell Wilson, and you say, I know that there's no like probably sales data on like a PSA 6 of this card, but like, would you rather have a PSA 6 of this card or a card that just says authentic up there? I guess that's maybe the question.
Yeah,
I mean, for me, it's like I think I'd rather just have the number. Honestly, I'd rather just know. I don't really like just like not knowing.
If I
Like,
was
yeah,
rich, I'd buy this, crack it, and see what it gets.
that'd be an expensive experiment, but it'd be kind of fun.
Well, that's why you're rich. You don't care about the money.
Yeah, right.
Couple other ones right there. The Zion Optic Blue. Love me some color on color. With the NBA season coming up, I'm excited to see where that goes.
Am I missing something here? What? Oh, did you say Kyler?
No, Zion Blue. Down.
Oh,
down.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
So I kind of want to see where that goes. Color on color with the auto. Just one of those cards that I think looks beautiful.
I gotta bring this up from Kevin. Last night me and Papa Slabs did like a 2-hour long stream for our SGC reveal. We got 1,000 cards back for other people that we submitted with our first ever submission for publicly. And there were cards there, SGC would slab them authentic. It'd say authentic. But if they were authentic and if there's something wrong with them, they would not give numerical grades to cards that are trimmed, cards that had color added, cards that were miscut. It would say miscut. It would say evidence of trimming. It would say color added. It would say exactly why it was slabbed authentic. You never know. I mean, I really don't even actually know the rule. And I've heard before that some cards that have been, quote unquote trimmed have been in authentic slabs. It just doesn't say it from PSA. Like you look at this and you might I don't know, right? On this card, I have no idea. I can't tell. But like, then you might even question like, hey, has it been altered? Which obviously drastically decreases the value.
I take it back. I would no longer risk my money on buying that, opening it up, and trying to get a numerical value.
Yeah, like Nate, imagine we took this card, cracked it, sent it to SGC, hoping for, I don't know, like a 710 or like an 810, and got you back with evidence of trimming. Like that card would instantly be worth like $500.
That would stink.
But I mean, it's a gamble. It's a gamble. Yeah. All right, can we talk about this big bet? Big card right here?
That is what I wanted to talk about. So Saquon has had a lot of pump up going into this season, right or wrong. He is a year removed from being a year removed from injury. And, usually it takes a little bit of time to get off that injury and get going. So really people are expecting huge things this year, pre-injury, Penn State days type stuff. So I am curious to see what this goes for, because like for me, there's no chance I'd be spending money on Saquon Barkley.
No.
I think it's just way too much of a risk, and the Giants are such a bad team. And you don't have to respect the passing game at all. So then it's like they just load the box, and what is Saquon supposed to do? I would not risk it, but there are definitely going to be people out there today that risk a lot of money on this card.
I mean, you already see it's at $2,500 right now. Last season, like I looked at his stats, and you would have to like if you look at his stats, you think he's hurt for at least over half the year. But
Coming
he
back
played
from
in
injury,
what?
though. Coming
What?
back from injury. He's coming back from injury.
I
Yeah.
know, but 13 games, 593 yards, on 3.7 yards per carry is nothing to write home about in any capacity. 2 touchdowns. But I get it, coming back from injury. So let's see what he does now. He's He's already 25 now, so not like super old by any means, but we'll see.
Ooh. Elias, I bought a BGS 9 2009 Topps Chrome. Curry cracked it, sent it to PSA. Evidence of trim. Whew. That's
Elias. I mean, at that point, it's just, I mean, that's
honestly,
crazy.
you should be able to sue BGS for that money.
Unfortunately, Nate, BGS doesn't put a guarantee on their grades like PSA and SGC does. PSA and SGC put a guarantee on their grades that if you were to grade something and let's say SGC slabs it and the card's actually fake, it happened with some Charizards before, it happened with the Kobe before, they paid out well over 5 figures on those cards because they were fake and they authenticated them. And PSA would do the same, but BGS does not. And that's also one of the reasons why Shipley Pest Solutions point out, like, what can BGS do to regain respect or a foothold? Honestly, they're so down, like you said. They're so down. They've made so many wrong moves. They have not done anything really right. I don't see much relevancy in the business world at all from them going forward.
There you go.
And Joel Leland says the fantasy hype is real with this one with the Barkley. Very true. I mean, you see every fantasy season. Nate, I remember like 2.5 years ago, we were sitting on like a YouTube episode together talking about, I think it was like how Michael Thomas prices. Okay, now keep in mind, everyone, this is like 2 years ago. Michael Thomas prices were the same as Deshaun Watson prices. Okay, and this is before everything's happened to Deshaun Watson now. But the fact that his PSA 10, it was like a Prism Silver, was the same price as Deshaun Watson Silver PSA 10 is ridiculously dumb. And then Michael Thomas gets hurt, does nothing again, and the price is now down like 90% probably since that point. But yeah, crazy.
It is crazy. The next card that I'm curious about is also probably the stupidest card I think you could spend money on.
Is it this?
Yeah. I just don't get it. What's the back look like? I didn't actually look at the back.
It's just got a picture of Walter Payton like in the back. Like this is like it's a back of the card of him, like just like as if he signed the front or something,
Yeah. So you're spending $1,750 for a 101 Walter Payton. Is it just somebody buying the gems? The gems can't be worth that much.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure
probably fake lab made gems anyways.
I heard some people like tested the diamonds one time with like one of them like diamond readers, and some of them were like fake or something. Now I just saw some posts about that. I don't know who did it, what happened, what the actual read is, but all I know is that I would not be spending this much money on a logo of the NFL that was printed onto the card with some questionable gems in there.
Yeah. And I think one last card. I'm not going to go through all of them because we should get going.
Yeah, for sure.
That Hank Aaron. So sick. Johnston cookies. Have you ever seen that in your life?
No, but this thing is sick.
1954 rookie.
No one makes cookies like Johnston.
Isn't that awesome?
Pretty cool. That's very cool. It's very expensive too. That's a rookie I've never seen before.
It is very expensive. SGC 3.5 sold for like $2,800. This one's actually interesting. real quick. I don't have the facts and figures up in front of me, but back in February, SGC 1.5 sold for like $1,600, and then in May, I believe a PSA 4 sold for like $1,700. I'm talking like less than $100 difference between the SGC 1.5 and the PSA 4. And then there's a couple other instances later on, closer to today, where a lower numbered SGC selling for better than a better numbered PSA of this card.
Interesting. Wow. I mean, it has to do with the eye appeal, I'm sure. You know how those vintage prices can change.
Yeah.
Also, quick shout out.
There's a PSA 4 compared to a 1.5.
Yeah, no, that's a crazy difference. That's not like a 1 point grade or 1 point difference. I agree with you. Before getting onto the my bids and checking out what we want to bid on over the next 14 minutes, there's some crazy flawless Kobe's tonight. Dual flawless great serve, vertical emerald patch off from 2016, the flawless great set from 2013, one of the best flawless sets ever. And then 2017 vertical. They're all like well over 50 or going over 15K right now. It's pretty nuts. All right, here we go. Oh, Nate, I saw you posted about this one for our PWCC, the preview. Man, that's pretty sick.
I cannot believe how expensive that got.
I can't either, dude. From a 2021 set, a Derek Jeter card is about to sell for over 10 grand.
Can you imagine pulling that? You probably pull that and you're like, this is a sick card, probably worth a couple grand, and you're at 10 plus with buyer's premium.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, one hand you say, oh, a couple grand. On the other hand, if you like think about it in terms of NBA, like this would be a 10 or 5-figure card for sure. Obviously, it's not the NBA market, but interesting for sure.
Also,
a couple gold,
real quick before we get it any farther. Just shout out to Tech. Arsenal #1, Chelsea's somewhere below them. So I haven't seen you give Aaron any crap yet, but I'm expecting it.
Hey, we got a W this weekend. No crap can be given. Raheem Sterling, our savior, down 10 to 11 men, and we still win. That's awesome. All right, we got to get down to these lower bid items here. We're not looking to spend super big tonight, I don't think. That's a pretty cool Brett Favre, though. I'm not normally one for the on the jersey or patch autographs, but it's Brett Favre, and it's a PSA 10 on a super insanely tough-to-grade card, so I don't know how I cannot like it.
It's true. Pretty cool.
It's very cool. There is both of these gold vinyl 1/1 Mac Jones and Trevor Lawrence ending tonight. The Trevor Lawrence is well above
10, right? BGS 9.5.
I think it's a BGS 9.5. I think it might be double of what this is at right now, the Mac Jones. I think that these are Jordans. Jordan, are you in the house tonight? I remember you showing me these at the National. Did you not? Lucas says, don't keep up with baseball much. Does anyone know why Luis Robert is down so much? And if yes, is he a good buy right now?
Well, for starters, I do think it has a lot to do with the fact that people just don't seem to care about White Sox cards very much. No matter who it is. I mean, Tim Anderson's always good and nobody cares. Dylan Cease is really good. His prices haven't moved a ton. They've moved, but they haven't moved a ton considering he might win a Cy Young. It's just one of those things. He just hasn't got to the power that people were expecting. And I think that has caused disappointment. People were expecting the next big young player, and what they got is merely a very good player.
Normally, the mix of super expensive prices with becoming a merely very good player is not a good combination.
Nope.
Yeah, Tech said that the Welcome to Wrexham series is out on Hulu now. I might need to check that out with Ryan Reynolds and whoever else he bought the team with. Seems like a pretty good
Whoever else he bought.
Who was it?
Have you seen a picture of him?
Yeah, I saw. I can't remember his name. I know Ryan Reynolds way more than whoever that guy is. So,
like, if you see the picture of him, do you know what he's from?
I literally haven't. I'd have to look him up.
His name is Rob McElhenney.
Okay, what's he from?
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. His name is Mac.
Nate, of course I would know who that is. I just didn't get a close enough look at the guy. I know who that is. I would have even told you his name in the show. I didn't know his real name. Also, we've got a really good chirp here from Hank. Nate, your head is perfect because it reflects the LED SlabStox light very well.
I think it's reflecting that light above me, though.
Well, I think what he's trying to say is that you're very bald, is what he's trying to say.
That's true.
That's actually crazy. Nate, I should have looked closer at that. But Mac from Always Sunny with Ryan Reynolds on that, I definitely need to watch that. I thought it was just some random guy at first because I just glanced up at the TV at one point. All I knew is that obviously Ryan Reynolds was in it. But yeah.
This guy.
Well, I'm not as addicted to that show as you. I've only seen 3 episodes, probably all with you.
Well, I haven't watched it because my wife does not appreciate humor.
You have watched it though.
I mean, I have watched it, but I haven't watched it recently within the last year and a half.
What do we got here? Mini auto from Allen and Ginter of Gary Vaynerchuk, rating of 10 is at $625. I mean, I know it's a red ink auto.
I love those red ink autos. I had my eyes on a you ever seen Fixer Upper? Chip and Joanna Gaines?
Yeah, they're kind of annoying to me.
They had the Allen Ginter red ink auto, and but somebody wanted $1,500 for it. I'm like, I like the card. I also like $1,500. You know?
That's way too much.
Yeah.
Those people, I don't know. I've seen like a couple times on TV. Nothing crazy for that. Wow. The framed one, the blue ink goes for 340. So
Oh
kind
well.
of interesting. Red ink 10 there. Paul Goldschmidt is well on his way to MVP and potentially triple crown. And I think Nate, he's getting a little bit of respect here, bro. I just posted about that blue refractor auto the other week, selling for like 900. This is like over 750 already with buyer's premium. The last one sold for 525. Wait, is this number not 500? Oh, it is. It's not 400. Never mind. The last one
Hey,
sold for 700 the other day. What's up?
real quick, Matt says, "Hey, question. If you had $1,000 spent on a card and could not sell it for 10 years, what would you buy?" I know my answer.
Give it.
Nothing. If I had to hold a card for 10 years, I wouldn't buy it in the first place, because after watching what I've seen happen to other can't miss guys, specifically Mike Trout, even though he's back and hitting home runs, uh, and Fernando Tatis and Andrew Luck before him and all those guys, I don't think I'm a believer in holding.
What you're saying is more so of the modern game. You'd rather buy and sell them in the short term and keep them building up versus holding the same for 10 years. What I'd say to answer the question is I'd rather buy the highest grade, nicest 1956 Jackie Robinson I can for $1,000 and put that away because I think in 10 years that will appreciate.
All right, I changed my answer. I'll buy the nicest graded, lowest numbered Ryan Braun I can find, and then
Because
just
that's really going to gain value.
hold it for life.
That's really going to gain a lot of value, right, Nate?
Not concerned.
I do have to say, though, Nate has a great point. It probably came off very, very I don't know how to explain that. Like you're just very intense right there, really quick. Nothing. But what I will say is that Nate has a point. If you do look at years of data, you look at Cody Bellinger, how he had a really huge peak, down a lot. Now, obviously, his career is trending very poorly, but eventually, each player kind of does hit a point to where it's just diminishing returns at some point, unless it is like, you know, you couldn't have said that about Tom Brady though, Nate, 3 years ago. You know, if you would have said that about Tom Brady, you'd be like, oh man, I really missed out. And there will be players who will gain value over the next 10 years, but there will be more players who don't, which I think is a concern, especially when you look at 2021 football cards. I've been hammering that home a lot this last week on the SlabStox Instagram page. But Nate, I cannot believe how much these cards, and not only the cards of these guys, but how many of the cards, because they make so many different cards of these guys. Trevor Lawrence, Trey Lance, Mac Jones, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields. What are the odds that even one of those guys turns out to be a great,
Dude, they make so many of those cards. There's multiple one of Trevor Lawrence in this set, and none of them are from a big set.
Yeah,
or exactly. in this PWCC auction.
It's just crazy how many are made. So that's why I'd be like concerned about buying guys like that, especially if you're talking about like a 10-year hold. I guess at that point you really do have to buy the best of the best, which is just going to cost so much.
Which I can get on board. I can definitely get on board with buying a Jackie Robinson or a Hank Aaron or something like that. That even if it's only a PSA 1, I could get on board with that.
Yeah, and you could probably find a super nice card of Jackie, a lower grade PSA card that, or SGC, grades so well too, especially for vintage. And it, it would have appreciated value over the last 1 year, obviously. Ooh. 6 months.
Wait, go back to that Eloy. What's it at?
It's at 360.
Oh,
just as you talk about White Sox not selling for anything.
Well, it's not. It's basically not selling for anything. 360 for a Topps Heritage Gold.
Yeah, PSA 10 5. I know. I'm just saying. What would you rather have, the gold or the first Bowman orange?
I see first Bowman oranges all the time with guys. I never see Topps Heritage Golds.
That is very true.
I've seen 3 in the last, since the start of the year. Now, obviously, I'm not looking them up, but I've seen the Eloy, I've seen Brandon Marsh PSA 8, and I've seen the Keston that I wanted to buy, and then didn't.
Yeah, they are quite rare, very rare. Wow, dude, I don't know how much these things go for now, but that seems really low.
People just, I don't know. I think Top Chrome Sapphire is, I feel like for baseball is kind of suffering the way just base and refractors and pinks and all that stuff has suffered.
Yeah, it just isn't holding the value, especially the 2019 because they printed way more of it. So maybe people are buying it as if it was, as rare as 2018, but it really isn't. So a lot more hitting the auctions. Also, I gotta say, this is such a sick Brooklyn collection card, just like our Soto.
Mm-hmm. It
It's
is
pretty
exactly like
cool.
our Soto, just gold.
I know, but
I'd
it's a
buy it if it was a
gold.
platinum. I scoff at anything less than a 101.
Oh, get out of here! But bro, it's a gold PSA 10. Like that's not easy to grade that card. I feel like that's cheap. I mean, I know he hasn't been like that great right now, but right, he hasn't been that great.
I think he still has over 900 OPS, but I personally, for me, like if a guy hasn't moved the needle, even though he's having great years year in and year out, then it's a long-term play. And if I'm making a long-term play, I don't want to buy it in season. I want to buy it in November.
Right, I agree, and that's why I think that probably buying baseball isn't the smartest right now. Now, this card is super interesting to me. It's Clint Dempsey, but dude, these are so hard to find the spotlight signatures for soccer noir. They only made 1 year of noir soccer. This card back in 2020 sold for $129 raw. None of these are going to grade well, but I really think this might be a good idea. Obviously, he's not playing anymore. He isn't really like up to the level of this, the new players, at least in the terms of like club level talent and all that stuff. But you never know. He's on TV. The World Cup's coming up. People are going to be going crazy for the USA. Could be just interesting. It's already 210, but kind of
also quick shout out to Magic. He said, mahalo for the reveal video. Motivated me to open up, organize all the boxes of packs I bought from you guys in the last couple months on Whatnot. Also posted stuff on eBay and prepping for a sub to you guys. So
look at that. Thank you. Thank you, Magic. Appreciate that a lot. I'm a little like, I will say, I was picking through the auction over last week, and nothing really was like jumping out to me like, oh man, we gotta lock that in. Now I don't know.
The only one that I kind of really wanted was the
AJ Dillon.
Was the AJ Dillon, and the only reason I really want that is because I feel like we are. I feel like I don't know what Aaron Jones's contract is like from a when we can get out of it. Not that we need to get out of it because he's a good running back still, but I do think that AJ Dillon's going to need to get paid, and they're probably going to keep him and cut Aaron Jones. And he had 800 yards last year, 200 the year before, 800 last year, and I think maybe this year's the year he hits 1,000.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It could be kind of fun having that card, but it's already at $600, which is hefty price to pay for a one of two running backs and a two-headed monster.
For that, Oren's Holland actually just ended first extended bidding window. No action after that. It did get pretty high pretty fast, but ended at 43.20. That's quite a big sale right there, regardless, especially based on when that was bought. So all I gotta say is congrats to Oren on a big sale over 4K on a card that was $20 a few years ago. So pretty awesome. Congratulations to Oren.
Dude, buy that Sam Darnold. He's out for like 6 weeks with an ankle injury.
Yeah, and he'd sit on the pine anyways. There's no way that I just thought these were funny, actually. Like, I thought it's kind of funny to see these pop up because I feel like I've seen them pop up in the past. And
so is that somebody making a set?
I don't know.
Who's spending that money? I mean, $350 obviously isn't like life changing by any means, but like there's a lot of things I'd like to buy for $350. It's not a backup QB.
Yeah, the future just is not, I guess, looking very bright there, probably. Especially with them trading for Baker and now Baker starting, even without the injury, I'm sure he would have.
Wait, Jeremy bought what I wanted to buy.
What did Jeremy buy?
The Gabriel Davis Contenders auto.
Oh, we got that?
Great minds think alike.
Dude, okay. I'm probably gonna sound like an idiot. Is this guy like one of the best defensive players in the Panthers right now? Brian Burns?
Let me tell you, I like sports. I watch a lot of sports. Random defensive players from random bad teams in the NFL when I don't play as much Madden anymore is not my forte. So somebody else is going to have to answer that for me because
Yeah.
I do not know. When I used to play Madden a lot, I could have answered that for you, but
Yeah, because you would probably draft in the second round to stack up your defense.
yeah, not anymore.
Oh, I like Rashad Bateman a lot, but I'm not sure if I'm willing to spend over $500 on a flawless auto. I think they can go find a bunch of different smaller
101
patch
though,
auto.
dude.
Yeah, but Nate, this card doesn't scream like crazy good card to me. I don't know about you. I would rather go spend that $500 on like 5 different cards. You can get some really probably nice $100 patch autographs. You can grade more and sell some, hold some, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but 101.
They are saying Brian Burns, or Matthew Johnson actually says Brain Burns is a legit defensive end, and Punt Pass and Click says Burns is a stud.
Shout out to Punt, Pass, and Click, part of the most iconic moment in SlabStox history.
All right, you gotta chill, bro. I'm gonna make Nate.
Oh no, the COVID cough is gonna kill me.
Dude, you're a long hauler, aren't you? I think that's what they call it.
We're a month in on this COVID cough, so we'll see. Usually it goes away within a couple months from what I hear. So you only have a month left of this or 2 months left of this.
Oh boy. Oh man, you might need to get quicker on that mute with your finger. Oh, 1,700 on that Brett Favre. I mean, that is a big card. I'm looking. I mean, I know we were talking about re-strategizing.
Oh, wait, there's an optic gold or opulence gold auto out of 10 of Donovan Mitchell that was like low graded. That might be interesting.
And you think I bid on that?
I don't know.
I don't think I did.
Buy it for when he gets traded, or buy it for when him and Udoka Azubuike become the greatest guard center combo in NBA history.
That's definitely gonna happen, right,
dude? Hey, the other day I saw a Mosaic Choice black gold out of 8, ended for $76. I was pretty bummed. I was going for it. I wanted it.
Who was it?
Udoka Azubuike.
Okay, got you.
Mosaic Choice black gold out of 8, and I ended up forgetting it was going and missed the bidding window. I had bid it up to 66, and then I went up to 76 and finished. But I bought my select courtside green out of 5 for 60. So I feel like if a Mosaic black gold or Mosaic Choice black gold goes for 76, I'm feeling real good about my select courtside green.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we should buy this, or at least try to bid on it. Benzema gonna be in the running for a Ballon d'Or. Actually, should win it. Gonna be playing for France in the World Cup.
Wait, how can you say that so early?
What?
How can you say he's in the running for the that?
No, they're naming it after last year's season.
Oh,
it's like a calendar year thing. It's like it includes all competitions from like a calendar year, and it's like going to be from last year.
All right, buy it.
Yeah, no, I mean it's a gold. I tried to extend it because I was trying to look at some sales, but there wasn't enough time, and but because it would have ended. But I'm looking to see, like, it's hard to do this without seeing all the football, basketball, baseball. I mean, I guess I could just go look up. Oh man, Jadon Sancho gold. To think what that could have been worth at some point.
Hey, but he was really good. One game the other week. So
yeah, he had a goal. I mean, all right. So the Ronaldo, which is obviously not a fair comparison. So for 2,700, Ronaldo
tonight, the Serie A,
yeah,
Prison Chronicles gold.
It's not Chronicles. No, that one's ending tonight though, right? Yeah, you said.
I thought it was Chronicles. I think it's Chronicles.
No, it is. It's from Prism Chronicles. It is a Serie A. You're right. Raheem Sterling so for 55.
Never doubt my card knowledge, Aaron. Sheesh.
No, I thought you
just
don't worry about
it. You are like well, that doesn't really work. I mean, you're like Darth Sidious, and I'm like Darth Vader.
All right, I don't want to hear it.
I just threw you down the.
No, you didn't throw me anywhere.
Except then you didn't die. Apparently, shout out to the newest stupid Star Wars movies.
I think I need to figure out what we won so far for giveaways. I hope. Oh, we got giveaways. All right, we got giveaways. We got more cards than I thought we were gonna get.
How is that possible? Kevin says he won a Warren Moon auto out of 3 for $60. How is that a thing?
I'm not sure.
Warren Moon is, not to be morbid, but Warren Moon is not autographing things anymore,
Wait,
right?
Ed?
Didn't he die? Or am I making that up?
No, you're making that, bro. He's alive.
Oh, he's still alive. Okay. Oh, I thought he passed away.
Nate's
Never
making up
mind.
stuff.
Warren
about
Moon's
people.
still alive. Sorry for killing you off.
Okay, back to this whole Benzema thing. I think. How about the chat? What do you think? Any soccer fans in here? I feel like for like what is this? $350 on a gold of 10. It's worth it. Real Madrid, him is going to be good again this season. They obviously won the Champions League last year. He was dominant, hat tricks in multiple occasions against Chelsea. Sad. Against I think he had a PSG hat trick or 2 against PSG. I think we got to go to there. We're going to be winning after that one. I said, chat, let me know what you think, and then I just placed the bid just because. Oh, no. Joel bought a James Harden rookie who he hates.
Well, to be fair, guys, I do know that Steve McNair died, but he died in ways we don't want to talk about. I had not confused Warren Moon and Steve McNair. They're not even close to being the same age. I just thought Warren Moon had died.
And also, Steve McNair did die a long time ago.
It's true.
Dude, our Noir Anthony Edwards is up to 702 seller net. Pretty legit.
Buy that Clint Dempsey gold select instead
of I'd way rather buy the Noir Spotlight. I really think it's interesting. I don't know. Should we do it for like a test? Buy a older okay, I will say we do have a Weston McKennie auto we're going to sell leading up to the World Cup. I already got the dates down. It's like November 13th we're announcing the roster. November 26th we're playing against England. Going to auction off right after that England game or to end 2 days after. I think we should make a play here and see if it works out.
I don't, but that's just me.
You don't?
I feel like this is one of those things where you are talking yourself into a card because you like the idea of him being like American.
Well, I like the idea of a Noir Spotlight signatures because I know how rare they are for soccer. That's more.
I get that they're rare, but somebody else has to know they're rare too for it to go up in price. Are we willing to bet
know that
on
they're
that?
Rare.
If they know it's rare, it's going to go for a high price today.
So what you're saying is don't buy anything that's good ever because people know it is. You can't buy anything that's not good because people won't know it is. Instead. What? Nate's talking in circles right now.
I said buy that Pedri instead.
Well, we already have the Pedri auto green.
You can only have one Pedri?
No, we can have more Pedris. I just don't really like that one that much for the price.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
I feel like he did score today. I feel like that there's like some, unless I'm wrong and it is a good price, but I'd have to see. It's not the worst. But also, you're right. It has higher potential for sure with the World Cup coming. And he is a beast. Oh, we got open on the Benzema. Sad. Oh, Nate, this is a perfect example. I know this is a BGS 7, but like of a guy that people were hyping up out of the world, and he could have sold for so much money.
Yep, that is the perfect example, and that was the super good defense, highly rated prospect because of his defense. People saw Ronald Acuna, they saw Braves, they saw Young, they saw Christian Prochet, Braves, Young. Really good defender, and they're like, oh man, if he can just start hitting, he's going to be the next Ronald Acuna, even though he wasn't even close to ever being that level of hitter that young. That was just a sign of people getting greedy.
Definitely. Okay.
Buy that Max. You won't.
I was intrigued for a second when you said buy that, and then I heard Max, and I said no. This is crazy to me. This is like, I know it's a gold refractor and people love their golds, but like the 2013 Topps Chrome gold of Aaron Rodgers is nothing really that notable to me, at least.
Dude.
I think this card's sick. Sorry if I'm talking over you. Like, I know it's Bowman Platinum, but just like the card, just for what it is, on card, some cool effects behind it. Giant Yankees logo, pretty sick.
It is rookie too, right?
Yeah, it's a rookie. But I feel like buying Aaron Judge right now is probably the dumbest thing you could ever do, just from the standpoint of like the season's ending in a couple months. Not because he's not an awesome player, because he clearly is.
Yeah, and in the MLB playoffs, anything can happen. So it's like super risky to buy guys for the MLB playoffs because you watch the Nationals win one year when nobody was expecting it. You watch the Braves win one year when nobody was expecting it. Um, it's not like basketball or football where you can buy, the quarterback or buy the best player and be like, all Giannis has to do is go off in the playoffs.
Yeah, it clearly could end badly very fast. Hmm. This is the type of card where there's no sales on it, and you just kind of gotta go with the gut. Nice
My
and
gut
centered though.
says 300 tops.
Well, it's already over 300, bro.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know. Anything interesting you?
Not not a ton.
I know.
There's yet to be something where I'm like, I gotta have that.
I know. I feel like sometimes there's like that one or two. Oh, I wonder if that Aaron Jones or not Aaron Jones, AJ
Not
Dillon's
to
open.
say there aren't nice cards,
Yeah,
just my personal tastes. And it's also tough because my personal taste is always going to be baseball.
yeah, and also I do want to make some nice baseball plays based on your recommendations. I saw how well it worked out with the Dustin May, but I want to wait for that until November.
Yep. I don't blame you.
Bro, if Gasly went to Audi in 2026, that would be the most powerful team ever for my fandom. I'd probably explode. Not gonna lie. Nate, you don't want to make a massive Mac Jones play right now? uh
I'll give you $5 if you do that.
no, there's no way bro, I just can't. The new quarterbacks, I just can't. And Alpine, bro, I mean Matthew, I really hope he goes to Alpine. I like him on AlphaTauri, but like just this car's so bad. It's just so tough to watch every week. And Alpine's car is actually super good. Ocon's doing well. Alonso obviously is doing well. Remember when we sold this?
I do.
Wait, do we had a PSA 8, I think, though.
Is it time to buy?
No, it's not time to buy. We sold it. Remember you said you make money on something?
Yeah, move on.
Yeah.
Never go back.
I don't think we're really in the market for anything big this week. I mean, the whole point about the re-strategizing with some selling was to load up to find something nice, kind of come the off-season time.
Yeah.
Just trying to think of like the season cycles right now. Like the only, I mean, I think buying maybe like there's no Giannis, good Giannis as I was watching, but this I kind of
Let's
like
see.
this.
The NBA season always starts end of October.
Yeah.
So you got a little less than 2 months till that starts. You've got a week, 2 weeks. No, a week. So the football season start next week.
Uh,
I thought it started like September 8th or something.
it does. It starts next Thursday, I think.
Or the Thursday after. No, that's
Oh,
a Monday.
sorry. So today's the 5th. Wait, no, just
28th.
I'm kidding. Today's not the 5th. It's like a week and a half from now.
Okay. So yeah, that's too close to be buying football.
Oh, definitely
Baseball's
not
too
buying
close
football.
to the end of the year to be buying baseball. So it's like basketball or bust at this point for me.
Well, for me, I
Or
just still think
soccer.
there's some opportunity in the soccer market. It just depends on who you're looking to buy and if the prices are too expensive or not. I want to see what the last one is sold for. This kind of intrigues me because that's Nate. That's the guy who pulled that. You didn't he pull an auto of him or something?
Oh, and Nkunku?
Yeah.
I, yes. I don't remember when, but yes.
Okay. Well, I'm on this right now. This is this is it. This is gonna be our play tonight. The last few sales, we're looking at $95 to $100. We're going. Let's see if we can get it for 65.
Some people, Aaron, I won't name names, but some people are calling Tech a fake fan for selling his Saka Blue Shimmer
He sold his Saka Blue Shimmer.
next week. Some people are calling him a fake fan.
That's a fake fan right there.
Yeah, couldn't be me.
uh, just messing around with you. And also, I'm getting absolutely outbid like crazy right now on this thing. This no longer intrigues me to the point to where I'm right. This might be tops. Oh no. Maybe let's let the person win it who has the next bid in there. I hear that there's a boxing match. Dude, this thing was at $200 to Clint Dempsey.
Oh, wow.
And we let the Noir sell.
Yeah, but this is select. And there's
Yeah.
only one single year of Noir. And not only that, but it's
So?
not like Noir is like people are clamoring for Noir for basketball constantly.
You want to hear something crazy, Nate?
I do.
All right. I thought I had it to supply, but I'm not sure if I do right now.
Tech selling for something bigger. I like it.
That
Tech
Tech,
selling
we
for
were
the-
just messing with you.
We were just messing with you. He's selling for the next seasonal pizza at South Perry Street Pizza Company.
I like it. Okay, but basically, Nate, I was gonna quote the last price for the Noir Spotlight signatures is messy. Obviously, it's messy, but like this set, very sought after, I'd say, for soccer. I wish I actually grabbed this one. Actually, it's authentic. I thought it was a PSA 9. The authentic Robert Lewandowski sold for 2.5K.
But
Sorry, I
that's
forgot
Robert
that.
Lewandowski.
I know, I'm aware, but the Clint Dempsey was $225, not 2.5K. But I understand. I get it. But Clint Dempsey,
How's he doing?
Lewandowski? Oh,
Yeah.
he scored 2 day. He scored 2 day.
Oh, so he's still good, even though he left the.
Yeah, no, he's a beast, dude. Barcelona, they're going to be really nice. I'm really excited for their group in the Champions League with Napoli, Bayern Munich. They're going to get the matchup, Munich against Barcelona is going to be very exciting. And then the fourth team in that group is just going to get absolutely smacked. Absolutely smacked. Also, our Botas plate autos up to $410, which is very cool. I was hoping that would go over 400. It did.
Did the Anthony Edwards stop?
It sold for 702. Actually, full price with buyer's premium was 810. That's more than the last 3-color patch auto sold for.
Wow.
The 1-color. The 3-color was maybe like a BGS 8 or 7.5, but still, it was nicer patch for sure. And then our Leclerc is still going. It's at 900 right now in the variation aqua. It's good to see. It's extended into the next window. The Soto is still going. That's at 380 right now. It's pretty cool to see. That's like a 2021 auto. Yeah. And then our Heritage Refractor native Soto is actually at 364. At this point, I might just do
Did we get that refractor in this in the Flip Quest?
Yeah, that was a true Flip Quest card. Like add to total.
What did we get it for?
How much did we get it for? You said?
Yeah.
We got it for 360. It's at 364 seller net right now, plus $4, baby. Hey, back-to-back weeks in the
You can't take that $4 away from us.
No.
Add it to the pile. No big deal.
Oh man, it's getting huge. The Flip Quest war chest is growing dramatically after this one soda. Just messing.
Fred, you are correct. I will come out and say it. I was the purchaser of the Mickey Mantle. $12 million is just a drop in the bucket for me. Not a big deal. Really just chump change for somebody like me. So yeah, decided to buy it.
Dang.
Yeah.
Nice play, Nate.
Thank
you. I knew you always had it in you.
Yeah, I did too.
Well, I do have to say, while the Juan Soto is going in the green, the Shannon Sharp, people did not feel so fondly about that pop one the second time around. Sold for $45. I think we bought that for $100.
Oof.
So,
well, we were making plays for the National anyways. And
yeah. And didn't sell there.
A lot of those things sold at the National.
Can I say this? Drew Bledsoe?
You can say it. Say it.
I'm trying, but I can't remember what I was going to. Well, actually, I can, but I thought, why can't I find this thing? Did I mark that we sold this thing at the National? Because we definitely just sold it tonight.
Drew Bledsoe?
That's impossible. Yeah.
I feel like we did sell it at the National. Are you sure we sold it tonight?
I marked it that it sold, but it just sold tonight for us. So I don't think that sold. Oh, no, it's Keyshawn Johnson sold the gold one.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. We're back. Drew Bledsoe. I should probably go to the closed here. I'll have to get the totals and share them in the next episode. But the Bledsoe sold for $50. We bought that for 27. We made more money on Drew Bledsoe than Shannon Sharp, which is kind of crazy.
Combined, we only lost like $20.
You love it. But we also made money in the Keyshawn Johnson. So the gold's pretty much washed.
Cool.
And then what else was in the flip quest that sold tonight? Oh man, Nate, this was a bad play. This guy ended up being really bad. I sold it because I didn't want to see it anymore, and we said that we are just gonna sell stuff we didn't really need.
Oh yeah, Greg Jones, man, that dude did not. He was good last year. You win some, you lose some.
I know that your theory behind this was that for the value at the time based on the last sale was a good idea. Not necessarily this guy was going to be a star, but it was worth a shot. And then hold on. Did we just make money on a Fortnite card?
Look at us.
Wait, I don't want to speak too soon.
Don't look at us.
We bought this for $45 now after fees. 44. We lost $1. Not bad.
Oh. Well, there goes our $4 win is now $3. Thanks.
And then hold on here.
We should have kept the Fortnite cards for 10 years.
What just happened there? That just like exited out. Sorry, everyone. That was not supposed to happen.
Shame. I know your name.
You do. Nate, I think we did really well on a Tiger Woods card.
We had a Tiger Woods card?
Yeah.
Since when?
Since forever. This was...
I do not remember buying that at all.
Is that ours? Yeah, that one's ours. So we bought this.
There's the second one.
Wait, there is?
Down the way. Go down the way. Scroll. Keep scrolling.
No.
Right there.
Right where? Oh,
down.
That's an 8. That's a 6. That's a 6. We had the 9.
Okay.
No, this is for sure it. We bought this Tiger Woods for
#nice.
$40.80.
Hey,
59 was the seller net. Looking good. That was like plus 10 right there. And then Kevin Garnett. This one might have been a little bit of a loss, maybe. Let's see here. Kevin Garnett, we grabbed this for 72. Seller net 84. That's plus 12.
Look at us, just nickel and diming our way up to hopefully at the end of the year, at least 0.
I think we'll get there. Soto's up to 385 seller net. That just keeps adding to the total. We did Harry Kane did not treat us well though. Harry Kane went for 112. I think that was maybe like a $20 loss. And then Ice Queen as well.
Isn't Harry Kane like hot right now?
Yeah, I thought that
lost money.
I know. I thought that'd sell pretty well tonight, but I guess people aren't looking for the Tottenham man. I don't blame people though. Who wants to buy Tottenham? I mean, sorry, Zach. I do have to shout this out quick because I actually forgot to shout this out before the episode. But Billy Gilmore, this card right here was walked up and donated to me live at the National by Doug. Doug, you might see him walking around the National with a Kentucky basketball hat on. Doug's a really great guy. And he donated this Billy Gilmore Gold Refractor Auto I-50 PSA 10 to Cam Kesem. So we will be remitting the seller net here from this card, which is $90. That's almost a fifth of a kid to the camp. Sounds kind of odd when you put it that way, but
that's one leg.
That is one leg right there. So very much thanks to Doug, and thank you for helping us continue our mission of and the sports card community too, of trying to help to send kids to camp for free. Whose parents are impacted by cancer. I really appreciate that a lot. Now we're gonna get back to some of the cards that are still selling tonight because we just kind of take a sidetrack there. That's a pretty sick flawless card. Maybe Mac Jones still going. That Trevor Lawrence probably sold. Clint Dempsey's up to 500 out. Nate, wow. Sam Darnold. Someone spending over 500 on Sam Darnold.
At 420. Somebody that bid that up to 420 partakes in 420.
Probably. And then there's a comment here from Tech. Geno isn't the answer. Nate, do you see Geno Smith was named the starter in Seattle?
I did.
Didn't Drew Lock do okay?
What?
Didn't Drew Lock do okay in preseason?
He did at one point. Pete Carroll did at one point say that he thought he had 2 QB1s, and he said, "Isn't the old adage if you have 2 QBs, you have no QBs?" But I really think in this case, I have 2 QBs. Not a good sign.
That's really odd. Our Botas plate ended at 492 final bid for a seller net of 426. That's pretty sweet. That's a good sale. I'm not a huge fan of plates, so see that sell for that's pretty nice. Soto patch autos up to 406 now. It's nice to see. And then the Soto refractors at 385, which is now like $20 plus, which is sweet. This Trey Lance here's up to 10,500, which is crazy. Oh, we should also determine the giveaways for tonight. We'll do
Hey, what would you rather have, real quick? That Trey Lance and $7,000, or the gold downtown Trey Lance?
See, that question is always very interesting because some people commented on Instagram when I pose that question to people. It's like, well, obviously, a lot of people will take the card of the $7,000. Who'd rather have cash along with it. Like it's not like that. He's got $7,000 sitting right here. We can grab out of the side room. But in terms of cards, this isn't sold yet, Nate. First of all, and it's also going to sell for like $13K after buyer's premium right now, probably.
All right, so 4K, 5K.
I don't know. Honestly, like I don't want to say the downtown, but part of me just thinks that's a better card compared to the set than this card, which I feel like isn't really that important to Flawless. That's the only reason why I'd even think about that, because like I feel like going forward, so much is going to matter about like how important is a card to its set. Because now we know that there's a million sets, a million cards per set, and a lot of this stuff, Nate, we talk about a lot for the last year. 5 years from now, you look up and how many people care about that random red ice of Trey Lance from prison, like that type of thing. Now that's a little bit different. This is just the higher end variety, but that's why I would possibly say a downtown gold, because I do feel like people might still care about that. What about you? What's your take?
I don't have one. That's why I was asking you. I don't know what I do. I mean, the gold downtown looks so good.
It does.
But having a 101 auto and cash.
See the cash. Okay, yeah, like the cash would be nice to have, obviously. But what about this? We have this Trey Lance and then $4,000 of other Trey Lance cards too. So you can't just like have the
cash. Fair.
Downtown.
What the other Trey Lance cards are.
I know, obviously.
Am I getting like a blue ice? Then maybe.
Maybe. These are some crazy cards. These are there's like a few of these. It's like the hand doodle from Ken Sugimori or Sugimori. The Pikachu with the autograph. I think this has to do with, obviously cards that maybe they designed or something in other sets. It's from the World Championships 2004. It's at 24,000 though.
That's my pick for last card of the night.
What do you say?
I said that's my pick for last card of the night.
That would have to sell for so much money if that was the last card, based on all the bidding windows and stuff. I'm just curious.
We got less than a minute, huh?
Yeah, less than a minute. Oh, and then we'll hit 10 o'clock. We should decide this really quick here. Actually, we might not have to do it. I was going to say we should decide the giveaways. So we will do. We'll keep. Nate, let's keep.
That's our lamest week we've had.
That is our lamest winnings we've had yet. We'll keep one of the cards though, Nate, for our flip quest. You determine which card we keep.
I get to determine.
You get to determine, and we'll give away two, and then one will go to the guess the price on Instagram.
I have no idea who Morata is.
Massive flop for Chelsea. Plays for Spain in the national team.
Okay, honestly, of everything here, I think the most likely chance we can flip something is the Godwin.
I was going to say the exact same thing. Has a good year this year with Brady. Probably can get $50 on an auction after he has a hot week. All right, we'll keep the Godwin. And then you all let us know which card you do not want to win. Morata Auto 1010 from 2016 downers to the beautiful game. Shane Baz out of 10 black foil, or David Beckham PSA 9. Which one would you not want to win? Not which one do you want to win, which one do you not want to win? Because we'll give away two of those. Comment the last name, and we will go back and keep briefing the auction. No, Gold Dempsey. Gold Dempsey is not part of the giveaway.
We have to win it first to have it be part of the giveaway.
That is true.
Aaron, are we down to 24 cards yet?
We are not. We probably have a couple minutes to go. We're at 123 because this stuff starts to end very quickly from here. We'll just take a. Oh, what is this? John Hancock and John Avery signed document, bro. This is one of the most famous signatures of all time. and think that a Trey Lance auto, where there's thousands of them right now, is selling for more. How crazy is that?
It's quite literally the most famous auto of all time.
That is so crazy. Oh man.
You don't hear it. You don't hear people say, put down your Trey Lance.
Also, can we just like take a second to realize how nice this handwriting is?
Yeah.
It's like all so perfect and wispy.
And it's perfectly in line.
Yeah,
Like
what the heck, man?
there's no waver in level between the words, which is
Not
pretty
at all.
crazy. Like, I don't know how you do that.
I don't know
Right
either.
with the
When I
straight
draw or write, it's like diagonally up, diagonally down, something. People are making comments here for the giveaway. What do we got here? It looks like that there's quite a few Murata. Beckham is out for me. Shane Baz, Beckham, Shane. I don't know, Nate. What do you think? It looks like that most of them are saying Murata. No Murata?
Yeah, that is the name I'd be picking out.
All right. Awesome. Oh, what did you just get, Anthony? Which Soto did he win?
Oh, wow. We didn't really have anybody yell out wins tonight.
Yeah, come on. I mean, we
didn't
only
win
had
anything. Nobody else won anything? What's going on here?
Yeah, if you won any items tonight, please drop a comment and let us know. We'll be happy to share it, as Nate's proclaimed dumbest card ever is at $3,000.
And it could be anybody. It doesn't, not just dumb because it's Walter Payton.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a little bit cooler if it's like a rookie Joe Burrow. Then it's like, whatever. Okay, rookie 101 Joe Burrow. At least his picture's on it. But a retired Hall of Famer, nah. Asian Punk won a Gio Reyna out of 8. Gold frame CSG 10.
Nice. Anthony won the Chrome Refractor Heritage Trust. Anthony, thank you so much for grabbing that. And that was a positive for the Flip Quest. It sold for 426. We got it for like 360. So look at that, Nate. A Soto play paid off. Baseball. Baseball once again.
Jim's towing a line here. Towing a line.
Oh, Jim, don't say nothing, but
no,
man.
He said no spoilers. He's being a good sport about it. I'm just saying.
I don't care at all. I literally, it doesn't mean nothing to me.
Yeah. Okay, so there's more wins. Maddie won a 1958 Cadet Suites Footballers Bobby Charlton SGC 7. Connor won a Griffey Mantle, Griffey only auto. That's pretty cool. Ryan won a Shannon Sharp tie-dye out of 25. Ken won a Calvin Johnson Rookie Contenders Auto PSA 10. I saw that. That's very cool. Jordan won a Montana Rookie BGS 9.5. Shout out Jordan.
Vice Schwartz Spider-Man CSG 10. Exciting. This Pokemon thing is selling for so much right now. It's up to 27K pre-buyers premium.
Yeesh.
I wonder how much that Lauren sold for. I should check. We're to 33.
Oh, Aaron. Wait, Aaron, go down. Wait. Don't do anything. Go down. That Kobe, that Skybox Premium over, that is like my favorite card.
You like that?
Dude, I love the Game Boy. I love the Game Boy design so much.
It's pretty cool. It's definitely interesting.
I love it.
It's fun. That's a good design. New Editions is the insert. It's at 2,600 right now. Well, that's some high grade 1950 at soccer right there. PSA 7. Tough to grade those. Dude, I just got back, Nate. I had a Will Zalatoris rookie from SI for Kids that I ripped out of a sheet. And it got a 5. But the other one would have gone to 2 for sure. So I don't know, man. They're really hard to grade. The SI for Kids, like the perforated edges. We're close. We might need a guess right now, actually. We're at 25. All right, so
Jim, are we going back team history to the Philadelphia A's of like the 1800s? There are a lot of players on the Oakland A's in the Oakland A's history.
Nate, take a good long hard look, because once this window ends, you need to pick your card.
Okay. I'm zooming in. Nothing is speaking to me.
I got to get a W so badly here. Need a W. I picked Zico last week. I'm not falling for that again.
You ain't falling for it.
Nope.
Keep going down.
You got your card picked?
Yeah, that Japanese one right there. The Pokemon.
Right here.
The weird one. No, over.
Right there.
The purple one. The purple
There.
one. Yeah.
All right. I got this Jordan.
Okay.
It is de la NBA. I don't even. Yahantes de la NBA. PSA 6. I've never seen that one before.
It is weird.
You're going with the Jinx here. PSA 10. We'll see.
Yeah.
Ball from the
I
ball.
think I'm only picking it because I feel like it will stand out amongst the other Pokemon cards, and it's cheap. But
see, the cheap thing I feel like doesn't always take the cake. I do have to go check really quick because I want to see how much that 33 grand, bro. 33K. Holy cow. That's nuts. I literally could not tell you anything about it though, so it could be a steal, I guess. I wouldn't know. Mac Jones extended. Nate's thing. Oh, I thought it ended. I swear that was gonna end right there.
wait, who'd you pick?
I picked the Jordan.
Oh, that's right. I should have just picked the Kobe. I said it was my favorite card. It was just too expensive, so I couldn't go for it.
Uh-oh. Jay picked up the Immaculate Octane Signature Harry Kane. That was from us, my good sir. Enjoy the Harry Kane. Sports Card Professor picked up a Star Wars Mojo of Dashing Daring Doe out of 50.
Huh.
Cannot tell you what that looked like. Thoughts on Wonder Franco when to sell Nate?
Jared,
That's
you
a good
own
question.
a couple of those.
Couple of what?
SlabStox
And what?
owns that card that he just not out of 50, but
Oh, this one. Yeah, I just looked at them tonight. Actually, we're gonna have to send those in soon for grading. Yes, that's a bid for me last second. Ha. Yes.
man, I've been on a cold streak.
Oh, dude loses or not doesn't win like 2 weeks in a row. And he's like, oh, I've been on a cold streak. Oh yeah.
I'm trash.
I've only won once.
I should quit. I mean, not winning at least once in 2 weeks.
Mac Jones is at 3,800. How much did that Trevor Lawrence sell for? I really want to see that. If that's at 3,800. 4.6. That ended way quicker, but ended
How
at
much did that
4.6.
other Trevor Lawrence that Trevor Lawrence right next to that one?
Yeah,
was,
the night moves ended at 1,800.
Okay.
That was a sick night move. Like that card's really cool. I know
Can
it's
you imagine pulling a 1-on-1 Trevor Lawrence and getting 1,800 for it?
Yeah, you're like, oh man, massive. I don't think this is gonna get in our bid. The last time we got bid is at like 1 second left.
Well, if I can't win, you can't win. That's what we said. I mean, what's left? Is the Kobe left?
Yeah. No, it's
No. Okay. So I wouldn't.
Dude. Oh, a bunch of stuff just sold. Mac Jones at 39.
That's crazy to me.
Maddie thinks that I think it's Harincha is going to be the last card. How about what do you all think? Why don't you all drop a comment and let us know what you think the last card's gonna be out of these last 6 if you can see them? 2 Pokemon, 2 soccer, and then actually 3 soccer, and then the football, the Mac Jones. Also, we're gonna be doing our giveaway here in a couple of minutes. Probably once it gets down to like what?
Oh. I thought Sports Card Professor was telling me that he won the Ruth Mantle dual game used. I think it's patches from their pants.
That was a sick card.
Yeah, it was.
Very cool. And the Mac Jones sells at 46.80, and now there's 5 left. I don't think I should have picked this actually. None grade higher. That's always a good call. Or this one. We'll see what they sell for. We will start the comments though. I know it's starting to get a little bit late for the giveaway, so we will be giving away these 2. The Shane Baz will go to first place, numbered out of 10 black, and the David.
Well, why don't you put the line in?
I am going to. Right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone put a number
Jumping
one.
down, my bad.
No, you're all good. Number one in the comments, numerical value of 1 to enter the giveaway. And we'll randomize it here once those maybe 1 or 2 cards are left. So actually get your entries in the next 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 10:13 Central Time. Quick one. Shane Baz and David Beckham. 2,200 on the editorial. Oh, it's just sold actually. What's left even? Oh my gosh, Nate, you were in the wheelhouse, man.
Just chose the wrong ones. Well, I wasn't really. I chose the Pokemon or the Japanese versions. Those are not
English?
Japanese.
Yeah, these are English.
But they are cheap.
They are.
And that's what we always say, right?
I mean, you were saying to me, "Oh, it's going to be a cheap one." I said, "You never know." I mean, because there have been some expensive ones that
last week, the Wayne Gretzky.
Oh yeah. That was the auto was last week.
I think so.
Because then it was the that 1 week is the Dale Earnhardt for like 3,000 or something like that. Soccer is not. What do you say?
And at the same time,
they might. They might just end at the same time here. 5, 4, 3,
Please
2.
End. Please end.
Wow. We haven't had a dual end in a long time.
Ever since the last time I won.
And oh yeah, that was dumb. I don't support that at all.
And not only did I win that, but didn't I win the winner too? Same night?
Probably.
My memory's flaky here. I think you should remind me.
I can't remember, so don't worry about it. Everyone, is 10:13 p.m. Central Time. I will give you 15 seconds from when I say this right now on the delay. So probably 1 more minute from now, 10:14 p.m. Central Time. Once I see it, I will close it off.
What are the odds that Pokemon is the highest selling card in the auction and the last selling card in the auction?
That is quite the thing there. Yes, Pokemon did take the cake with the highest card, 33K on like the sketch auto cut thing. And then Kobe Bryant Flawless, that's a crazy cool card, 30 grand. Tua again hit over 20 on the Stars and Stripes this time. Cassius Clay PSA 7 right there, 1960. I think those are the hand cut ones. Yeah, I don't really get how that works. Like you hand cut it and then they grade it after you cut it. Like,
what happens if I cut it later?
I don't know, man.
Like
I don't know how that works. Like, I'm not sure. Also I gotta close up this giveaway there. 6.5, 84 star, 18.6K. Of course, those stars have been selling really well ever since PSA has been grading them. Well, they always have so well. I might flip over to the my bid section because this is a lot of like Pokemon and stuff. All right, flipping over here. We've got multiple Kobe's. The max sold for 12. Nate, you were right, bro.
Sold for more.
You were right. Say what you said at the beginning of the episode for those that weren't here.
I think if my memory serves me correctly, I was wondering if it would sell for more than the last sale because there weren't that many high-end Bowman cards in this week's auction. And apparently it sold for more.
There you go.
I think 16.8 was the last sale.
Yeah, 16A, and this one's got, what was it, 18 it says?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And then Aaron Judge, BGS 10, so for 9.6, but the Derek Jeter got 11.78, did go over 10K. Pretty crazy. I'm trying to get these names summed up here for this giveaway quick. Shouldn't take too long. We'll finish walking through these cards, and then we're going to run the giveaway, and then that'll be it for the night. So,
cool.
LeBron, lots of autographs to LeBron seem to sell. I mean, there's not like, I should rephrase that. There's not a lot of autographs to LeBron compared to how much players sign now, but you'll see him pop up a lot in auctions. This is actually a really nice bold-on card there. So for 8.1K. Jaylen Brown, man, I don't know if I'd spend $8,000 on Jaylen Brown card, but I know that.
Hey.
What?
They try to make him the centerpiece in a deal for Kevin Garnett, so you can see
Kevin Garnett?
Or Kevin Durant. So there's at least a portion of the NBA that really does value Jaylen Brown.
Yes, very true. Trevor Lawrence sold for 4.6 to gold vinyl. Oh, same exact price. Mac Jones, PSA 9. Trevor Lawrence, 9.5. Same price in the gold vinyls there.
Do you think that is some people liking Mac Jones more than Trevor Lawrence, or people devaluing the BGS 9.5 label that much?
I think for the 1 of 1, especially with these, like the label, there's no difference in this grade.
Okay.
I literally think there's probably zero difference in value associated with it. So I would probably say it's about even playing field right now. Probably because, like, I would say, and a lot of people probably agree, Trevor Lawrence, bigger prospect, more talent, maybe. Mac Jones, as we've talked about, better situation right now, or not to be in a better situation than the Jaguars.
It's true.
And then the Saquon sold for
Travis Etienne healthy, so
true
for that.
Saquon sold for 3.4K for the 1 of 1 immaculate. I think that Jonathan Taylor sold for like $7,000 or something, like when he was super hot during the past season. And then man, this is probably falling a lot. Anthony Davis, sweet patch off from immaculate. I love that set. Sold for 3.12. Okay, here we go. We are going to run the randomizer right now. We've got a good. Oh, I thought there was not going to be any scrollage there. Okay, we got a good amount of names here. And we got 2 giveaways. Number 1 spot, we'll get the Shane Baz. Number 2 spot, we'll get the David Beckham. Good luck, everyone. 3 or 1. Not 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. All right, Nate.
I am going to go with Bearish Bull.
What
32.
number? 32. Nate's going to Bearish Bull. I'm going with Cristo Papa. It was like Cristo Papa. Here we go. 3rd time. Matty McMahon. Yeah, Matty McMahon. And Anthony T gets the David Beckham. So there you go. Congrats.
Tech,
I think
one away.
Yeah, Tech was 1 away again. I think both of you are new winners. So congratulations. And the way that you claim.
Wait, we didn't find ours. We didn't find our picks.
Oh, yeah. Shoot. Bro. And I'm a little off my game. There's yours. 31.
Okay. Oh, you're yeah, 15. Oof, better
15.
than me.
All right. For Maddie and for Anthony, info@slabstox.com. Please shoot me an email to claim your giveaway winning. You just have to go to your PWCC account. I'll show you really quick. All you got to do is go to your PWCC account, hit your name up in the top right corner or your initials, scroll down, click preferences, and then scroll down and copy the identity key. It's like a couple hundred characters. Grab that, copy it, send it to us, email us, and we'll be good to go. So a couple of W's tonight in the Flip Quest, a couple of L's, but I think that the W's, they kind of made up for it. We'll see when it's all said and done, but I think I'm pretty confident with the end of the year approaching. Really excited for another Flip Quest tonight. I hope you all had a good time. I know very small winnings for us this week. We sold some things. We will be making a pretty nice play here, hopefully in the coming weeks. Maybe sell a couple of these smaller cards, and Nate, we can kind of make that one play here. It might not be next week. Might be the week after that. We don't really know yet. We'll just have to see what comes up. But that's a fun thing about all these different episodes, all these different Flip Quests. So you never really know what you're going to get. Some nights you might see us spend a couple $1,000. Some nights a couple $100. Tonight, $80. Give away 2 cards, actually 3 cards, and then keep the Chris Godwin for 25, and we'll see what happens there.
Love it.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much, and we will see you all on the SlabStox Live tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time.